In this video, we will learn how to secure the All Sport 1600 Series Scoreboard Controller with a cable and lock. First step is to remove the cable and lock from the bag. And if we look at this lock and cable, you can see that one end has a permanent loop and the other end has got this locking mechanism. So first step is to unlock this using the master key that is in the secured storage area. And you can see the little groove on top of the lock. You align it with the key like this, and if you push down and turn like this, you'll see that the top part of the lock pops up. See how it pops up like that? That will allow you to remove this end from the lock. And if we look at this end, it's just a piece of metal with an eyelet hole cut in it. And if we look back at the lock, you'll see that whenever this part goes down, you can see the pin that holds the lock into place. Okay, so the next step is to get this cable, take it to a leg, probably the back leg underneath where the controller is sitting, and loop this around the table leg like this, and then with the other end go through the loop and pull the cable tight so you have it secured like this. Okay, and then on the other end, come up here. First step is to insert this end of the cable through the hole like this, through the hole at the end. Okay, and as you pull it through, it should look something like this. Okay, now slide the lock down the cable a little bit, put the other end through the anchor on the side of the scoreboard controller, wrap it around back to the lock, and insert it back into the little square and hold it. And once that's inserted, with the key, push in and turn. So it should look like this when it's completed. The cable goes through the hole on the outside of the lock, around the anchor point, back around again into the lock onto the square side, and then once locked, you would see that this part that popped up previously is all the way down flat. And once that's completed, you can return the key back to the secured storage area. Let's just put it back there so that at the end of the day, the person who's in charge of packaging up the scoreboard controllers knows where to find the key. It'll be at the same place where we secure our scoreboard controllers. At the end of the day, to remove the lock, first step will be to insert the key, push down and turn. You've got to push down on the key. You can't just turn it. You've got to push down and turn. And again, you'll see this part pop up. You can see that there. Once it pops up, you can remove this end, slide it back out through the anchor, and then just for good measure, let's go ahead and remove the lock here, take it out of the hole, like that. Put the square part in here, like this. And again, push down on the lock, push down on the key, and turn. That was counterclockwise. You can remove the key, and you'll see that this lock is firmly in place now. It's not going to come undone. And once that's done, unhook from the table here Just pull the cable through. So take this all the way out. Roll it up so that it looks like this. Again, it has the little lock attached on the end and locked. And then set it back into the bag. And then once the controller is packaged up, return all of it to the secured area, including the key. Make sure that the key is always returned to the secured area.